He is a liar.
And you know who's the first liar. So who he dealing with? Satan. Because Satan the first liar. He told Eve, hey, you shall surely not die. You're not going to die. That's the first lie told. That's the first lie. Say he's a liar. Remember my second shot is saying, hey, he told him, you are your father the devil. The lust of your father you would do. He was a liar. He was a liar. Better from the beginning. A liar. When he speak of his own, he speak of lies. He speak of his own. Paraphrase. Go ahead.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love the Most High whom he hath not seen?
Yeah, read.
And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth the Most High love his brother also.
There it is. So how you gonna say you love the Most High and the Mashiach Shah you have not seen and hate your brother who you have seen? Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. Read verse 12.
No man hath seen the Most High at any time. If we love one another, the Most High dwelleth in us, and his love is perfected in us.
Verse 11.
Beloved, if the Most High so loved us, we ought also to love one another.
There it is. There it is. No man has seen the Most High. At any time, he said, if we love one another, the Most High dwelleth in us, and his love is perfected in us. It's clear. Go back to Revelation 3, verse 16.
So then, because thou art lukewarm, chapter 3, right?
Mm-hmm. You're right.
So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
You say, because you lukewarm, you in this sometime and sometime you're not. Here today, gone tomorrow. You're not, that's why, remember he said this in order before our enemy's eyes. But you can't be in order if you just dealing with yourself. There's no order in that. You know what I mean? That's why he say, gather together, O nation not desired before the decree bring forth. But if you out there being an individual light, think you gonna do it by yourself, you might as well go back to church. That's what they teach. Most I ain't say that. We supposed to be a similar, so that's why he said, where 2 or 3 are gathered out, I am in the midst thereof. That's why the power is when we come together. That's when you get your power. That's why even in the church, they come together, get their little fix, right? Every first day, they come in there, get their little fix, and they go out. Do whatever they do that week, come back, get their fix the next Sunday, first day of the week. Get their little fix, go back out there. Well, this is supposed to be, we supposed to be coming together, getting beyond what they get. At least I feel like that. I've been to church, I don't feel like I feel now in there. I be trying to figure it out. I was trying to figure okay, you know, I'm an analyst. I'm saying, okay, well, this time, every time they're gonna do something. The preacher gonna do like this. Organ player gonna hit the certain keys, and that's, you know, people they gonna start running around the church acting like they shouting and all that stuff, and it's all staged. You know, it's all staged. And people are just doing the same thing over and over again. When you say, well, what about this? They talking about their preacher. What do you know about this? The word of the Most High. You don't know that you're unclean. Y'all realize this? If you don't know this word, you're unclean. John 15:3. Ephesians 5:26, man, you unclean. These people are unclean, just like they lepers or something. They're unclean. Not to go to that extent, but I'm just saying as far as they were screaming, unclean, unclean, but when you look at it spiritually, they are unclean. St. John 15:3.
St. John 15:3. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you.
That's how you clean. See? Through the word. Get 2 Timothy 2:15.
2 Timothy 2 and 15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
That's right. So you got to study to show yourself approved unto the Most High. You got to some kind of way you got to retain these scriptures. Some kind of way you got to find a way to retain these scriptures. That's why I say get Deuteronomy 6. He told us what we're supposed to do. Or maybe you try this. If you can't remember any, maybe you need to try this, man.
Deuteronomy 6 and...
Go to verse 6.
And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thy heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up.
So this is what people need to come into existing to make this happen. You know, the words of the Bible, the words of the Most High. Seriously, that's what I'm saying all day. Read.
And thou shalt bind... verse 8. And thou shalt... 7?
Verse 8.
Verse 8. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes.
You might need to put scriptures on your hand, man. Tie it around your finger. Oh, wow, there go that scripture right. Something. Read.
And thou shalt write them upon the post of thy house and on thy gates.
Post of your house, your gates. These scriptures, man. This is how you get in your mind. Read.
And it shall be when the Lord, the Most High thy power, shall have brought thee into the land which he sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give thee great and goodly cities which thou buildest not.
Here it is. I mean, that's the kingdom. That right there is the kingdom for us. That's what he said in Isaiah 14:1. Get there. That's what he's saying. He's telling us that's the kingdom for us now. Because we're not in our homeland. We're not in the land that the Most High gonna give us. And we definitely not into where he said here, the Most High shall have brought thee into the land which he sware to thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give thee great and goodly cities which thou buildest not. You know, we're not able to say that's happening to us. But listen to what it says here. Read.
Isaiah 14.
Isaiah 14:1.
For the Most High will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Yeah, so all these other nations, they're going to be joined with us, and they're going to be cleaving to the house of Jacob. It's like you say, you're going to hold on the skirts of he that is a Jew and say, I know that the Most High is with you. Read.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Most High for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in the day that the Most High shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
That's right. See? We're going to get rest. So he says, read verse 10 of Deuteronomy 6 again.
And it shall be when the Most High thy power shall have brought thee into the land which he sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give thee great and goodly cities, which thou buildest not.
That's right. Isaiah 60 and 10.
Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
There it is. These strangers gonna cleave to us. He said we're gonna have cities that we build them not. What it say? Who gonna build them?
Sons of strangers.
Shall what?
Build up thy walls.
Gonna build up our walls, read.
And their kings shall minister unto thee.
Mm-hmm.
For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
That's right. We just shown who we gonna have mercy on. Talking about the children of Israel, read.
Therefore thy gates shall be continually open continually, They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought.
What do you think the forces of the Gentiles is? Forces of the Gentiles. Think. What do you think the forces of the Gentiles that's going to be brought to our gates going to be? Yes? Yes?
Their goods.
Huh?
Their goods.
Goods?
The spices, gold, and
How about everything needed?
everything. That's
Everything needed.
good. That.
Right? Everything needed, man. Because when you go back to Deuteronomy 6 and 11.
And houses full of all good things, which thou fillest not,
Listen, read it again.
and houses full of all good things,
Houses full of all good things. Which what?
which thou fillest
Which
not,
we not gonna fill up. Read.
and wells dig,
And wells gonna be digged. Read.
which thou diggest not,
Which we don't dig. We not gonna have to dig. Read.
vineyards and olive trees, which thou plantest not,
Yeah. Vineyards and olive trees which thou plantest not. Read.
when thou shalt have eaten and be full.
That's right. When we have been eaten and be full, we don't have to deal with that. Read.
Then beware lest thou forget the Most High,
Don't forget the Most High. Don't forget of Mashiach Yahushua. Read.
which brought thee forth out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage.
That's right. Read.
Thou shalt fear the Most High thy power, and serve him, and shalt swear by his name.
That's right. We gotta fear the Most High. Be afraid of the Most High, our power, and swear by Him, and swear by His name. Yahweh. Read.
Ye shall not go after other gods,
Other idols.
Of the idols of the people which are round about
So we're not supposed to be following these strange religions and philosophies and lies that's been taught to people to think that all of us are the same when we're not. Most religions don't deal with nationality. Who are you in the Bible? They never can tell you. Because that's not taught. Well, what about the history? They don't know anything about the history. To put all this together as what's going on in the Bible is consecutive, going into, you know, from the beginning all the way to the end. Past, the present, and the future. It's all here. We went to the future of salvation, right? Today we have touched on that. We're just talking about it right now. We're not going to have to build up our walls, our houses and so forth, our vineyards, our wells and so forth. We're not going to have to do that, read.
Ye shall not go after other idols of the idols of the people which are round about
Right, he said we ain't supposed to be doing that, read.
you. For Yahweh thy power is a jealous power among you, lest the anger of the Most High thy power be kindled against thee, and destroy thee from off the face of the earth.
Man, you can't get no clearer than that. That's why you have to question what it is that someone wants you to believe in. But you got to know the truth. And once you know the truth, you can compare the truth to anything. Ain't nothing more powerful than the truth, y'all. Nothing. Salah.